What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna teach you how to make a video like this. What's up, you guys? It's Alshon here, representing Time to Shine Films. I'm excited. This is one of the first videos that I'm doing a video breakdown. Follow me on Instagram. Make sure you follow me right here, Time to Shine Films. I did a poll on my story asking which video of mine that I recently created that you guys want to see me do a video breakdown on. You guys chose this one.
Tonight, to pay him back, you understand? Yes, sir.
So today I'm going to be doing a video breakdown on that exact video. To give a little insight on the video, this is one of my Bald Eagle videos that I made. It was a highlight for them. It was their second playoff game, and the next game they were going into was for regionals. So I want to get them hyped up. I wanted to show this for Instagram, and 16:9 is the style that I like to work with now. I like the way that it captures the whole scenery and brings a lot more into the scenes, and I get to express it a lot better. This was one of the videos that I created, and you guys voted for it. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that this was one we chose. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, you guys, so as you can see, we're in Premiere right now, and this is what we got loaded up. So this is the project file, the Playoff 2 copy. We're just gonna go break it down step by step. The main thing that I like to do for a bunch of these is the song. The song is very important to me. The song has to have a little upbeat vibe, and it has to have a little bit of a beat switch. But for this song, we chose Lil Baby. We chose Lil Baby Whoa, and I'm not gonna play the song. Unfortunately, I'm gonna mute that track right now because I don't want to get copyrighted, of course. But I chose that song. A lot upbeat tempo. It's got a nice beat to it. This game was a lot of like, if you watch that game was very intense. This is a team that beat them a couple years prior, and it showed on the field in the way that they played. All right, let's get into this first clip. Alright, so that first little intro, I want to always hype up the video. I do this for a lot of videos. You can check it out on my page. I always try to start with something hype, get the team riled up, get the people that are watching it riled up, make them feel like they're a part of it. So I definitely try to include some clips from beginning of the game when the coach is giving their speech, and then sometimes I would get some clips of after the game as well. But as you can see, I chose one from the beginning of the game, getting them pre-hyped. Some nice shots in here that I really like, where you have right here, they're going, players are dapping each other up, because this is their last home game in a sense. So a lot of these seniors, they're pretty emotional about it. Got this nice shot right here with the American flag. I really love this shot. They always carry out their flag, the team's flag, and then the American flag, and this creates some nice shots if you get the right angle. Here you got this one right here where they're walking in pack. They all walk with their arms linked, and they walk onto the field, and I love getting that shot. That shot is extremely cool if you get the right angle. Again, key part is when you're doing these videos is get the best angles as you possibly can. You get better angles, it makes the video come out a lot better. But here we have that angle, and then I'm using a voiceover from from this first clip to run through the whole section. So as you can hear, let's play it. So I also use that part of him speaking to where he is, he's talking about let's get loose, let's go, and then I use that as a transition into the next clip. So we're gonna watch the next couple of seconds into the video. Alright, so that first little intro scene, I like to bring out the best shots of the game. Not all of them, because you also want to sprinkle them in throughout the mix and the highlight. I got the nice clip of him getting the sack and then celebrating like that. I wanted to use a sound effect that emphasized it, so I chose this one. I honestly, I don't know where I got these sounds from. I've had them for a long time, but I love using them, and they're probably my most used thing. You'll see it throughout this timeline. I love the way that it sounds with it. It's like a strong, like type. I love that sound effect. We're using this shot right here. I wanted to emphasize this because, as we can see, look at this play. makes a nice play to catch, and then the swipe. So I decided to slow it down right there using a couple keyframes, and then add a sound effect to it. We could hear it. Yeah, I used a sound effect on that just to emphasize the swipe. He like absolutely got that man. Look at him on the ground and everything. He got run on his knees. That was insane though. This whole game was insane, like I said. But yeah, I definitely want to put emphasis on it. That's mainly the only time that I use sound effects, to put emphasis on a play or a catch or a hit. Not really what you always want to use it for. I have better times that I've used it in other videos. If you guys want to see that, you know, comment down below, leave a like. But we used it right here. And then this next play was a throw. I slowed down the throw, I believe. Did I slow it down? Yeah, slow down the throw. Let's see. And then made sure it got right to him. And I use the sound effect right there as well. If you see the little yellow box around the FX, that's me putting down the sound level of it. Sometimes the sound effects that I have are a little too loud, and I want to reduce the sound on it. I don't want to be obnoxious to the viewer. So I try to put that sound down around like maybe 6 to 10. I don't know how loud I want it to be. If I want to be more subtle to where you can barely hear it, to where I want to put emphasis on it, I'll leave it. But we did that right there, and yeah, that's that portion of the clip. So let's get into the next half. That's a good stopping point. I like that part right here. Again, using some of the better shots on this, I decided to go with this. I don't know why I didn't add a sound effect to this hit. I really could have. It was a nasty hit. I was like, damn, when he threw him to the ground. That was a pretty good hit right there. And then you had this nice catch. I added a little sound effect to it, a little fast sound effect. I didn't want nothing with heavy emphasis. And then right here, I added a lot of keyframing, or I did some keyframes to slow down the speed of the clip, making him zoom by these guys. And oh my goodness, that was, like, watching that in person was amazing. I was like, damn, that was nasty. Literally swiped them boys, both on the ground. Got both of them. That was clean. I mean, got them like that. I used some sound effects on that just to emphasize it, as you can hear. Use some sound effects to just put some emphasis on it. Like I stated before, I do that a lot, just to have the viewer really see what's happening and like hear it too. Because watching a video isn't always about the visual aspect; it's also about what you hear. And I think hearing is important. That's why I have these sound effects in there. And a lot of creators don't really use sound effects as much as they should, and sometimes not even at all. So one thing I suggest, definitely use sound effects. It's an essential part of creating the little cinematic aspect that you want. As you can see, a lot of these clips were a lot longer, and I like to make these videos around like 1:30 for them. It's what we came up to as an agreement and requested. So we have it for about 1:30. As you can see, I got this clip of a fumble happening right here. I didn't really want to zoom in on it because it was kind of hard to realize, but you can see the ball pop out, so that's why I had it there. And then you also have this catch right here. This was a trick play, so I decided to slow it down. You can see that number 2 has the ball. Number 2 is not the quarterback. That boy is an athlete. That's about, Kale's an athlete, bro. I'll tell you that. We had them do that, and then he caught that. I just want to put some emphasis on it. That was just a nice shot that I wanted to get a slow-mo on. So we did that, got that, and then I added a sound effect to it. And then there's them celebrating. I had this nice breakaway touchdown. Got loose right off of the guy and just scored. And then pretty much it. I didn't add that much sound effects to it. There was no need to. The majority of those clips were about like, let's see, this was a 9-second clip. This was probably 7-second clip, I'd say. 7-second clip. So wasn't that long. Didn't really need to put too much sound effects on it. But yeah, let's continue. So this little segment right here was nice pacing. Majority of his plays, like number 2 balled out this day. I think he had 3 touchdowns. He was gaming. But this was a nice little touchdown right here. I just wanted to put some emphasis on it. I added a fast sound effect, as you can see right there. Just to show that he caught it and he was out. Like you can see that man took off, made up with touch earth. And then I got that. It was a little shaky shot, I will not lie. I had the whole team running past me, in front of me, behind me. I'm on the sidelines right in front of the players, which sometimes I don't suggest, but if you want to get that shot, you got to get that shot, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I had them running in there, so it was making it a little shaky. I had this clip right here. I didn't add a sound effect to it. Even though it was like a statement on the game, I didn't add a sound effect to it, but I liked the way it was. Then right here, I added a sound effect and slowed it down a little bit so you can see that this was a pick and it wasn't our QB throwing the ball, the opposing QB. So you have that right there. And then one thing I like to do is, as you can see, I like to use natural transitions. So I try to find points in the clips to where either somebody's walking in front of the camera and I'm able to like make a transition out of it. So as you see, somebody walking in front of the camera, like full coverage, and I decided to make a transition out of that and just smooth right through it. So here we go. Boom. That same person right there, they just walked right in front of the camera, and I was able to cut a lot of time out of him scurrying around after getting the interception to the next point. I can see, like I said, Tua is an athlete. That man was playing defense, running back, quarterback, wide receiver, scoring all these touchdowns. But yeah, look at that. So I use that natural transition. Yeah, so this part right here, the last parts of the highlights, and I would say the rest of it is a lot more talking and end of the game. This is the majority of the highlights of the game. Even though there was a lot more, these were the main ones that I wanted to put in the video that I felt like were hype enough. Which sometimes you don't want to overload the video with highlights, which is sometimes annoying. But it's the little things that you don't want to really add, but mainly the more important things, I would say. That's just me. But yeah, here I have it. Got this touchdown, or not this touchdown, but that was a good little 30-yard catch. Got that. Add a little sound effect to it. Got him right here running. Didn't add a sound effect on that one. It was a little short run, but he got him moving. And right here, I put a little slowed it down. Right here, they did a little touchdown high five celebration, which was pretty cool. I didn't realize it until they told me. They're like, "You got that?" I was like, "Oh, I didn't see that." So I went back, reviewed it, got it in there, slowed it down, just to show some emphasis on the high five. Then I added a fade right here, just to transition it, the sound wise, I'd say, into the overall ending of the video. So that's how you can indicate and hear that's the end of the highlights. And I added a little sound effect right there as well. End of the video. So we're just gonna play it out from here. Yeah, so that's pretty much the end of the video of what I did. One thing I really love is end of the game clips. I don't know how long they've been jumping up and doing chest bumps or shoulder bumps, but since the first game they started doing it, and I would always record it, and I love that part of the video. It would be a big emphasis. That's how you know we win, and I always add it to the video. I love these shots right here with the field lights being on the field, everybody running past you, getting everybody screaming at the camera. Got a lot of excitement, I'd say. There's a lot of excitement from this team, and I really enjoyed it this season. I'm looking forward to next season so much. Oh my gosh, I miss football season. A little bit, just a little bit. High school football, I'd say. But I got them right here. Got Coach Nagel getting excited. And then just him breaking it down with the team. And always talking about having a good time, how it was a good game, always keeping his players encouraged, and always telling them to have fun, which I always love adding, and it also adds that spirit that they embody. And right here I end the clip off with them breaking down with the family on 3, and then 1 to 3 family. And it's pretty much the end of the video. I let the sound play out. For the end of it and let it run out. Pretty much it. I have my adjustment layer on top. This is my LUT that I had made for them. Honestly, I don't remember how I made this, but I do remember that I like the look of it. That's pretty much the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all took something and learned from this video. I'm grateful for all you guys watching. If you got it to the end, this is a pretty long video, I'd say. So make sure to leave a like, comment down what's your favorite part, and if you learned anything, let me know. If you guys want me to do more video breakdowns, I'll be glad to do them. Just leave a comment what video you want me to do. DM me on Instagram or comment on the video on Instagram and say, can you do a video breakdown on this one? And I'll be glad to do it. So further ado, I appreciate you all. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.